I've had Corby for 2 months now, so this video is a little late. I didn't really explain what was happening in this situation. I didn't really talk about it. There's a lot of tweets that I should probably find and put in this video. I'll do that. Insert here. So, oh, he just shit on my computer bag. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I will worry about it. The story of why I wanted a bird was I go through these phases once in a while. Where I want a green sheet conure, and they happen intermittently, and it usually happens where I will look at some pictures of my old green sheet conure, who is tragically passed away. I'll look at the pictures of him, and I'll sob, or want to sob, and then I'll start going on Google and looking at pictures of green sheet conures, and then I'll think about it, and then I'll go on YouTube and look at pictures of green sheets of conures, and then I'll go on Pinterest and look at green sheet conure pictures. I'll go on Etsy and think of buying green sheet conure merch. I'll cry, and then I'll forget about it. And I've been doing that on and off since I lost my bird. So that was 6 years ago. So I've been doing this for the past 6 years. If you don't believe that I ever had a bird, you can go on my sister's Instagram and you can see a picture of Ruffles, who was the green sheet conure we had then. There's a picture of him there. Also, I have to buy like Canva or iMovie, and I don't want to. I've bought it like twice. Honestly, I should just spend the $300 and get Final Cut Pro, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to buy Final Cut Pro. So, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Plastic poisoning much? Jeez. Get off of this. I shouldn't have even thought that it was okay for me to continue talking while you were eating this. This is what he chewed into. But it's just really freaky when you do that. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. I can't put this on right. Get away from that. Crazy. Okay. The story is that I was doing that. I was wallowing. I was sad. I was lonely. And I started looking at videos of green sheet conures on Instagram, which is a new source of information that I'd never used before. And there's so many great videos of green sheet conures on Instagram, and other birds too. Like, ever since I've had Corby, I've been looking at other birds and thinking, oh my god, I want a fucking macaw, like a moron. Just like, I want a macaw. But anyway, moving on. I was talking to my mom, and she was like, I want a bird too. So yeah, that's kind of how it happened. She said she wanted a bird, and she was okay with me getting a bird, and I said, sounds good. I mean, if I'm getting a bird out of it, like, I'll do anything. So I just did some research, went on Facebook. I know, hashtag boycott Facebook. Even though it got me a bird, literally it's never done anything good for me, and I'm pretty sure everyone hates it right now. I don't care. I don't really even use Facebook, except I do use Facebook. But we're not going to talk about Facebook, because Facebook is literally irrelevant in this conversation. I find the breeder on Facebook, and I'm just like, Mommy, let's go. And I thought that we were going to go in a week. We went the next day. So that's how rushed this was. Like, I didn't have a cage for him until the day that we got him. And I went to Petco and spent $100 on it when I had looked, like, the day before trying to find, like, a cheap cage in my area on Craigslist. And then I found out that you're not supposed to buy used cages. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. We went to SAC. It was so long. Literally, 90 miles is so much. So much. I had been to SAC twice in that week. I hate driving to SAC. Like, it's so draining. It's more draining than going to San Francisco. And to me, going to San Francisco is draining. Moving on. Wow. I'm just tuckered out from even talking about this. We got him. He's super freaked out. I don't have any videos of him being super freaked out. Maybe I have.
Bless you.
I have some videos of him on the car ride home. Hi, Corby. Or Green Bean. We'll figure it out. But I'm pretty sure it's Corby.
Oh, Green Bean.
It's definitely not Shakti. But look at you.
You are a powerful bird. Yes, you're a Shakti bird.
But you're youthful.
You're cheap Shakti, baby.
Oh,
Cheap Shakti bird.
he's such a green bean. He's such a green bean.
I can look at that. I might get into an accident.
You
That
might.
won't be fun.
That will not. My mom was like, oh my god, write a diary entry on Corby. Oh, that's... Also, the name Corby, we chose it because his name means youthful and my name means youthful. Get the f*** away from my computer! Anyway, let me read it to you. Corby Chronicles Day 1, 9/21/19. He is so much more nervous than my last bird was. Shouldn't be comparing my last bird to my current bird. He's gotten a lot more quiet with my t-shirt over his cage. His poops are super red, and I'm kind of nervous that his poops will always be like this. I can't wait to wean him off of this food. I haven't weaned him off of the food that the breeder gave him. It's like Zupreme, colorful fruit, something, cockatiel, whatever. It's fine. It's food. Can't wait to wean him off this food. He's been so good in the car, and I want to pick him up so badly. He's gonna live for so long, and I'm still shocked. Like when I was with Karen, that's the breeder's name. She was like, yeah, here's your bird. And I just started having the like flooding of feelings of this bird's gonna live for 30 years. You know? Like that's like marriage. That's marriage. That's arranged marriage. Like I picked him from a website. That's like adopting a baby. Why am I freaking out? Like I should know this, but like it still freaks me out. Like I can't properly think about it. My brain doesn't go into that numbers. Like you know how your brain can't count to 1,000,000? My brain can't count into 30 years. So I can't even imagine having this guy for even more than like a week. So imagining like a month, 6 months, a year, 30 years is literally impossible. Moving on. Karen was super sweet. She was honestly a dream. So easy to talk to. Such a kind person. She's been breeding for 25 years. She recommended that we cut his feathers, but I don't know. I still don't know. I don't think I will. But he flew off my shoulder and landed on the floor when I was taking the garbage back inside, so I was kind of scared, but I also want to flight train him because I hear that's good for them. I will, like, buy a book and figure it out. Not right now, though. He can't fly just yet. It's even scarier than the first time I bought a bird because I could totally fail like last time. I have faith in myself, but I will definitely need help. That's what I wrote. I did fail the last time I did own a bird. I was 11. I was irresponsible. My parents were away when my bird passed away. I was not under supervision to be taking care of a baby. Compared to now, where I have my parents with me, they're helping me, my sister's here to help me, it's just a different situation. And I'm also a lot more careful sometimes. To be honest, it's all just really stressful. It's different. I failed the last time I had a bird. That's what I was trying to say. I failed the last time I tried having a bird, and I wanted to try again because it's been so long, and because I was so scared, I could never really get into it, and that's why I'm starting now. I could have started earlier, or I could have waited a couple more years, but I just didn't know for sure. And honestly, it's been really hard weaning myself to get into this. For the past month and a half, like I just stopped half a month ago, I had nightmares every night about different ways that this bird could die. I've literally told this to everyone. About like different ways that he could just pass away, like very similar to what happened to my bird a long time ago, like new ways, like him falling out of a building. Like not like my house or my apartment, like literally a skyscraper. Like I was just like, I imagined like this businessman grabbing him freaking out, and then him just dropping the bird, and without his little wings, like he couldn't fly, and it like literally the most morbid things. I like had these dreams every night for a month and a half, and then I finally got over it. started having different dreams. Thank God. Stop eating. I'm taking that off. Started having different dreams, and I'm not as stressed as I was half a month ago. And I'm trying to figure it out. Like I kept on thinking that he was dying because he would just not do anything, and I was like, oh my God, he's dying, he's sick, I should take him to the vet. And it's like I would talk to the vets that I know, and they'd be like, he's probably just bored, or he's probably just weird, like, don't worry about it, like, he's fine. I don't remember the words that they said, but like, for example, he was coughing and he regurgitated, and it was scary. Like, he got something stuck in his nose. He got poo stuck in his nose once, and he had something else stuck in his nose, and he started coughing and choking, and I freaked out. And I had work that day, and I talked to my vet, and I was like, what does this mean? She was like, oh, we cough too. And I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think, like, people cough, people choke normally. Like, it's normal if a bird just chokes on accident. So I was like, oh. So anyway, I'm getting off topic, but like, little things really stress me out. And I tell my friends about it, and they're just like, oh my God, you're a mom now. And it's, if I'm a mom, I'm a mess. I'm a mess of a mom. Like, that's all I can think. That's all I think about. That's all I think about. So yeah. Anyway, that's my story. That's our story. Corby, a little bit of information on him, because I don't think I talk about it at all in this video. This is practically the video. He is 6 months now. He was 4 months when I bought him. His birthday is May 13th in 2019. He's a Taurus. He was 66 grams when he weighed him at the vet clinic. He is really cute. He's a mix between a cinnamon and a turquoise green cheek conure, but he looks normal for the most part, except there's some turquoise over here in like the mid of his neck. You cannot even see it because the camera's really bad, but over here it's a little turquoise in sunlight. Other than that, he looks like a green cheek conure because he is a green cheek conure. I kept on calling him part of the simulation because he's such a freaking dinosaur, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't feel like a real living thing. It feels like a robot. He feels like a robot sometimes. So I kept on calling him part of the simulation because I wasn't used to him yet. I am still not entirely used to him. Maybe it's because I'm a crackhead. I don't really know. He just is just so precious and perfect and weird and not perfect. And yeah. Anyway, moving on. I have like a file of all of his information. He bites. He's very bitey. If we're talking about like the maintenance of a bird, or like information on birds his type, or parakeets or conures, whatever you want to call them, I don't really care. There's genuses. You can check that Montana bird. I shouldn't. He's a conure. He's a green cheek conure, a green cheek parakeet, whatever you want to call him. He's a bird. Oh, he knows tricks. He knows tricks. I've taught him tricks, and I have his treats on me. I have no light on me right now. This is really annoying. He's really not into that light. Are you really not into the light? Here, face me. Come on, climb up. He's being really weird. Let me turn this light off really fast. Whee! You're being really weird. You're being really weird. I think he knows when he's on camera or not. He can just kind of tell. I don't know. Come on. Can you do your wave? Did you see that? Wait, try one more time. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, do your circle. Good boy. And that's all he knows. I don't even know if you could see that. Let's let him eat and try again. I'll try up here. Normally I don't have him taller than me. Are you done? He's really adaptable. Like, he's accepted that I'm super crazy. Like, I'll scream in his face, like, I'll do that. And he doesn't care. Good boy! Even the screaming the good boy is kind of obnoxious. But anyway, now you've seen it. You've seen his little lifting, his little patita, and you've seen his little swirl, and he's so talented. And he can step up on command, he can get off my shoulder well, so he's allowed on my shoulder. He's not aggressive at the moment. He was a little aggressive in the beginning. He's super aggressive on top of cages because he's taller than me in them, so he's just like, I'm not your bitch, I'll fuck you up. So I like to tease him. Oh, look at him, he's in training mode. Oh my gosh, you didn't see that, but oh, good boy. Normally I have a clicker, so I train him with a clicker, but yeah, I you don't have to do with the clicker as far as I know. I follow strict, like, my religion of bird training is bird tricks. If you were curious, I literally just watched all of her videos, and that's how I kind of figured this out. I don't think he's comfortable rolling over. Can you see him doing that? He's been, I don't think he's comfortable rolling over. He was really uncomfortable doing it when I first got him. Like, the most I can get him to do, like, look how he, like, freaks out the moment I try and turn him around. Except sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. But he'll try and bite, and it's just terrible. Ooh. It's just terrible. So he's not comfortable being on his back, which is fine. Sometimes I can make it happen, but he hates it. So he's not learning rolling over anytime soon. He doesn't talk. He wanks like a chicken, or a duck, or a penguin. He wanks. I call him my little penguin. And he's super cute, and he loves me. He loves me. Oh my god, he loves me. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's literally incredible. Every time I come up to his cage, he will climb over to the door. I'll open it, and he'll come up to the top of the door, and I'll put my finger out, and he'll instantly climb on top of it. It is the most precious experience. And I'll change his water. I'll go to the restroom, then he'll go to the restroom on the sink counter, and then I'll clean the sink counter, and then I'll change his water, and then I'll put him back in the cage with his water and him, and I promise I clean the counter every time. Soap and water, please just shut up. He doesn't have salmonella in him, if you were curious. That's something that can happen in chickens and snakes. I don't know. I've just heard of it. He doesn't have salmonella, I don't think. I don't know. The vet says he's healthy. He's normal. He doesn't sneeze blood. What else do you need to know? Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. This is officially my introduction to my bird, Corby. He is awesome. That's all you really need to know. All you need to know is that he's awesome. And I want to talk a bit about if I would ever get another bird. Here's the thing. There's this Instagram account called Kisokai? Something like that. And they have a green cheek, a pineapple green cheek, a kaik parrot, the yellow-headed kaik parrot, and a galah cockatoo. And that is kind of my ideal flock of pets, but also I don't think I'm responsible enough to have 3 birds. I mean, I'm so attentive to him. He gets so much of my time. He gets so much of my patience and my attention. Like, I think that spoiling him is better than trying to spoil 2 other babies when I can barely afford having just a bird. So having 2 more someday, even if I had, like, a good job, seems a little bad of an idea. Like, I don't know, like, pets are so hard. Like, I think it's so weird that people have pets. Like, for me, who's planning to be like a single living person for most of my living, like I'm not expecting to have like my boyfriend take care of my pets, if you know what I mean, if I ever had a boyfriend. So I don't know. I don't know. So as someone who would just be like a single parent to a pet, I think I should only have one, but my dream is to have maybe one more so he doesn't get lonely, because 30 years is a long time to be just with me. He's been to my school. He's been to a couple of my family's houses. Like, he went to my sister's house. He went to my aunt's house. He's been to my sister's boyfriend's mom's house. He's been to a college that we live close by, and a bunch of college kids said hi to him. He's been to Michael's. Michael's liked him. Michael's is like the store. Yeah. I really like biking with him. I need to get him a harness. I just feel like some social service is just gonna steal him from me if I say this. But he's with me all the time. I want to take him on hikes someday when I get my own car and I can hike and I can drive to hiking places and we can do like day-long hikes. I want to do that, which is gonna be hard because he eats a lot, so I'd need to feed him at least 3 times a day. At least. Like, normally he's just a free feed bird, which I don't really know, like, if you're supposed to do that or not. I just know, like, I have no idea. I free feed him, but I need to feed him at least 3 times a day. And he eats his pellets, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not even close to getting a car yet, so it's just like I shouldn't be worrying about something like a car when I barely have him. Like, it's been 2 months. That's not a lot of time. So, anyway, I love him a lot. He's my baby. He's gonna be with me for the next 30 years. So, he's not going anywhere. To any future husbands or boyfriends or friends, this is my bird. And yeah. That's it. That's it. Now on to the rest of the clips that I have of him. Bye. Guys, Corby, he's out of his cage. He's gone on my arm. Like, he went on my shoulder really fast, and now he's on the floor because he hopped off and he slid off. He's shy. He's so shy. Ruffles was never this shy. So I'm a little nervous. It makes me nervous that he's shy. So, yeah. And hopefully he doesn't shit on my carpet. That's all you really need to know. All you need to know is that he's awesome. And I want to talk a bit about if I would ever get another bird. Here's the thing. There's this Instagram account called Keys Ko Kai, something like that. And they have a green cheek, a pineapple green cheek, a kaik parrot, the yellow-headed kaik parrot, and a galah cockatoo. And that is kind of my ideal flock of pets, but also I don't think I'm responsible enough to have 3 birds. I mean, I'm so attentive to him. He gets so much of my time. He gets so much of my patience and my attention. Like, I think that spoiling him is better than trying to spoil 2 other babies when I can barely afford having just a bird. So having 2 more someday, even if I had like a good job, seems a little bad of an idea. Like, I don't know, like, pets are so hard. Like, I think it's so weird that people have pets. Like, for me, who's planning to be like a single living person for most of my living, like, I'm not expecting to have like my boyfriend take care of my pets, if you know what I mean, if I ever had a boyfriend. So I don't know. So as someone who would just be like a single parent to a pet, I think I should only have one, but my dream is to have maybe one more so he doesn't get lonely, because 30 years is a long time to be just with me. He's been to my school. He's been to a couple of my family's houses. Like, he went to my sister's house. He went to my aunt's house. He's been to my sister's boyfriend's mom's house. He's been to a college that we live close by, and a bunch of college kids said hi to him. He's been to Michael's. Michael's liked him. Michael's is like the store. Yeah. I really like biking with him. I need to get him a harness. I just feel like some social service is just gonna steal him from me if I say this. But he's with me all the time. I want to take him on hikes someday. When I get my own car and I can hike and I can drive to hiking places and we can do like day-long hikes. I want to do that. I free feed him, but I need to feed him at least 3 times a day. And he eats his pellets, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not even close to getting a car yet, so it's just like I shouldn't be worrying about something like a car when I barely have him. Like, it's been 2 months. Anyway, I love him a lot. He's my baby. He's gonna be with me for the next 30 years. So he's not going anywhere. To any future husbands or boyfriends or friends, this is my bird. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Now on to the rest of the clips that I have of him. Bye. Guys, Corby, he's out of his cage. He's gone on my arm. Like, he went on my shoulder really fast, and now he's on the floor because he hopped off and he slid off of my shoulder. I don't want him to bite me. Yeah, he's not into that. He's so shy. He's so shy. Ruffles was never this shy. So I'm a little nervous. It makes me nervous that he's shy. So, yeah. And hopefully he doesn't shit on my carpet. Dude, he did this. He made it happen. It wasn't me, bitch. It wasn't me. He's trying to find moles on my arm to, like, bite off. I see you. You have poop on your face. I see you. Is it only me who's just, like, in love? My dopamine is just, like, at an all-time high. Like, ah! He's so precious. I give you a bath, and this is what I get to pay for that? Corby, say something. Say something. Yo, look at this. It's a snack. To Emma Chamberlain, my bird loves your phone case, and he won't give it back. Walk away. He flew from his cage to me because he loves me. It's the first week. I look like I'm wearing makeup on my face, and I'm not, and it's really nice. And stop biting me. You may not think he's cute, and that's perfectly fine. But you're wrong. He's so cute. Oh, that's my pimple. You broke it. Anyway, he's great. I love him. He's so cute. I'm so cute when we're together. I've been looking at myself in the mirror being like, I'm so cute today. And it's just because I am so happy. I am so happy that you're in my life. Stop. Don't do that. And I have physio homework that I need to get done. Life is good. Everything's awesome. And that's just really great. I look so alone in all of these vlogs. But now I have a bird, so I can technically never be alone. Curve that. Whoop. And You really bit that